For the first 4 tracks, I just recorded a drum loop that was upbeat and lent itself more to poppy 80s styles, because that's the vibe that I'm going for today. For the 5th track, I went with a poppy, easily resolved, mostly major guitar loop that has a bridge section in the tail end of it. I did this bridge section mainly because I was worried that the guitar loop would sound stale after too long, and I didn't want to end up with the whole loop sounding kind of boring just because the guitar doesn't really change. I think that having only 2 chords is good, but it needs to be supported by something else going on. For the 6th track, I did a guitar lead. For track 7, we just did bass. I tried to make the bass line more dynamic than I have been doing recently, where I had just been doing root notes and following the chord progression pretty much spot on, but I wanted to add some bounce and a little bit more melody in the bass line. I actually ended up having to mute the 2 guitar tracks though, because they were throwing me off rhythmically, and I wanted it to be locked in with the drums. For track 9, I again wanted to emphasize this 80s pop bounce, and there's so much synthesizer in the 80s, obviously, so I wanted to add something kind of under the melody, pushing it rhythmically, almost acting as a metronome, and I doubled that in 2 octaves up. And the final track was really just a synth lead line. I also did double this in 2 octaves, again, so that it had more presence. And that's all 10 tracks, so let's listen back. I really like this song. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think it has the aura of the 80s, but not necessarily as on the nose as I was wanting to be. I think that if I were to do this again, I would focus less on electric guitar and more on, adding more synthesizers, so kind of the foundation is those synth sounds, and electric guitar would be just for added color. I might even forgo doing bass at all, and instead opting for synth bass. And I think I got the gist. But let me know what you think. Let me know down in the comments if you liked it, or if you hated it. This has been John with 10 Track Time Attack, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!